There's been a major shift in U.S. trade policy, with Trump signaling a softer tone in tariff talks with India and announcing a fresh relief for the American auto industry. After months of tough rhetoric and tit-for-tat duties, Washington, D.C. now appears to be easing up, at least for the moment. Our next report takes a closer look at what this means for India, the global auto industry, and U.S.-Europe relations.
Good news on the India-US trade front. US President Donald Trump has signaled progress in tariff talks with India, expressing confidence that a deal could be reached soon.
India is coming along great. I think we'll have a deal with India. The Prime Minister, as you know, was here 3 weeks ago, and they want to make a deal. We'll see what happens.
Trump had earlier slapped a 26% reciprocal tariff on Indian imports, but later paused it for 90 days to allow time for broader trade discussions and negotiations. In a separate move, Trump signed an executive order easing overlapping tariffs on the auto sector. Automakers will no longer face double duties, one on imported vehicles and another on metals like steel and aluminium. The decision comes after weeks of lobbying by industry players worried about rising costs, plant closures, and job losses. Trump also gave manufacturers 2 years to increase the share of US-made parts in domestically built cars. However, US President Donald Trump said the contraction in the US economy had nothing to do with his tariff wars and predicted the economy would boom when tariffs kick in. Trump blamed Biden overhang for US current economic woes. But uncertainty remains. Trump's shifting tariff policies are prompting concern in Europe. Some smaller firms are now rethinking expansion into the US amid a volatile trade landscape.
Wir sind die Exportnation.
As a major exporter, this dispute initially hurts Germany, but it could push Europe to unite and act more strategically in global markets.
Trump's hardline rhetoric, claiming other nations have been screwing the US for years, reflects his frustration with trade deficits, including a $235 billion gap with the EU. But it's also raising political and diplomatic temperatures worldwide. Bureau Report, DD India.